Libra, welcome back to Steampunk Psyche. I am JT if you're brand new to this channel. And guess what, y'all? It's almost lovey-dovey season, right? Just a few more days. We'll be snuggling, cuddling, hopefully making love, not war, peace, harmony. I love you, Libra. I do. I would like to have your phone number. Okay. All right. Enough jokes. Listen, we're going to get into your reading. Listen, guys, remember, and ladies, gentlemen, I'm not going to sugarcoat these cards for you. Hopefully you're brave enough to stick with me. I'm going to let the cards tell the story. So if you're ready for that, let's do this. I'm going to shuffle up. We're going to talk about your present energy. We're going to take a look at your crossing challenge. We are going to look at the recent past, the things in your foundation, the possibilities, the near future, the self, the environment, the hopes, the fears, the wishes, and the worries, and then end with the outcome and direction. I will clarify these cards for you. I'll show them up close and personal. We will go over them together and tell the story of Libra. What is taking place in Libra's energy universe? What is going on? Okay, I'm feeling like I'm ready here. I'm ready. Okay, Libra, this is your present energy. We have the Ace of Cups. I'm going to show you the first two cards, lay the other ones out, and then we will go and tell the story. Your present energy, love, divine offering of love, okay? Let's look now at your crossing challenge. What is that? The Chariot. Whether or not to move forward, whether or not to build this future with this person, this king, this queen, this divine feminine, divine masculine, we don't know yet. I'm not going to placate, remember? I will tell the story. We're going to lay these out real quick, and then we'll go back and we'll clarify all this for you, okay? Libra, let's look at the foundation. What's underneath? What's lying in your subconscious mind? We have the Five of Pentacles, okay? Right off the bat, we could be talking about some kind of a karmic relationship. We come talking about soul contract. I'm not sure, but we have something in the subconscious mind that's keeping you hindered. We're going to look now at the recent past. We have the King of Wands. It makes sense to me. Why? Could be talking about some kind of a twin flame journey. We don't have to be. It's kind of early yet, but we're going to look. We're going to look at the possibilities. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We're going to look at the near future. We have a King of Wands. So definitely some kind of a romance, some kind of fiery passion. It is that season. Remember, I just said that. All right, we're going to look at the self. How are you showing up in this? What's your stance? You have the Three of Wands. In your environment around you, you have Justice, okay? We could be talking about Libra energy there, right? You know about that, a little Libra energy. Okay, in the hopes, fears, wishes, and worries, we have the Nine of Wands. And in the final outcome, universe, what's this final outcome look like? We have the Death card. Cool. Okay, Libra, this is not shocking news. This is good stuff, okay? I kind of feel like I said, I kind of feel like there is some kind of an ending of some type of situation, but I'm not sure. Kind of looks like your luck's about to change, though, okay? You're about to find romance, okay? Very first card out, your present energy is the Ace of Cups. We are talking about Pisces just by the fact that it is cups, water signs, that type of situation. Don't have to be, doesn't have to apply, but you could be dealing with Pisces in your present energy. Now, but this is a divine union, a divine connection. Are you waiting for this to come in? Are you going to be the one that makes the move towards them? To tell you the honest truth, I've had 3 readings so far where the feminine is trying to reach out. It's not the norm and the societal views, but I'm here to tell you that is a beautiful thing. So if you are thinking about reaching out, I think you're brave, and it's good. Either way, you have the Ace of Cups in that energy. Now you also have in the crossing challenge, you've got the Chariot. Okay, now the Chariot could represent the sign of Cancer. Okay, but it is your crossing challenge. Now what this kind of tells me is that something in the subconscious mind, it could be that you're trying to build something for your future. Okay, but you're kind of stuck. Perhaps if this relationship has got you on the fritz, and let's say you can't take your mind off work, you can't focus, you can't, he is the builder, okay, the builder of his future. I say his, it can be feminine as well, feminine energy. But the chariot is the builder of the future, okay? But it also has the concept of the light and dark aspects of ourselves, subconscious mind, spiritual awakening, enlightenment, that type of an energy. He also does wear the triple moon crown. So you could have, he does have that right there on the lapel type scenario. I think that's what it's called, lapel. But anyway, as his armor, body armor, the triple moon crown. So also dealing with Pisces as well. But doesn't have to be. But it's kind of a good sign. It could be an Aquarian sign as well, okay, is what I'm getting at in your energy. But you could be like deciding to either move towards this direction or actually do a physical move, leaving out in a way, kind of getting away. But we're going to look at the energies. All right, Libra, hang on there. Okay, in your subconscious, lying deep within, we have, right, the Five of Pentacles. You're kind of feeling left behind. And I wonder if maybe like somebody's moving on. You're wondering, is this relationship going to be any more? Because I say that, your next card that lied in the recent past is the King of Wands. Okay? And that's why I asked, are you moving on? Is the divine masculine, or is that masculine, or is that male? He does represent a fire energy, so he does represent a masculine energy. Does not have to apply as far as female, male. This could be female as well. But you're wondering what happened. Okay, hot, cold, maybe, and that's to be decided. We're gonna keep going on. All right, Libra. In the possibilities, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, now the Wheel of Fortune definitely talks about the cycles, things, things ending, things beginning, brand new beginnings. Talks about luck. It talks about all of these different changes and aspects. So what I feel like with this Ace of Cups in your present energy, this cycle of love, this cycle of change, I think you're questioning that. Is it real? Is it just a romance? Is it, going to take off? Is this going to move? Is it going to end? Really kind of a hot, cold scenario here. However, it also represents a brand new passion, right? I say that because you have the Page of Wands, a brand new person, a brand new idea, a brand new exploration. You could be, this cycle of change could be leading you into travel more, into more exploration, into, if you're crossing challenges, the Chariot, it could be that you're deciding to take an adventure into the spiritual realm, for instance. You could be taking an adventure to Egypt. You could be moving, generally, like speaking, the card reflects upon exploration. But this could be talking about the possibilities of exploring the new idea of a romance, okay? Perhaps this situation in the past with this King of Wands may be coming back again. Cycles are changing. Things are turning. Something's happening. Something's moving. You have the Chariot card. We're going to take a look. All right. The Three of Wands is in the stance where you're at, okay? This says that I am moving, taking action. So I feel like you are that Wheel of Fortune. You're in that situation where you're doing the work. You're pushing forward. You're making the investments. You're taking the time to invest in yourself, invest in your work, invest in the things that make you happy, okay? But in your underlying energy, in that subconscious mind, you had that Five of Pentacles energy. I feel left out, feel left behind. Could be a little bit of stubborn energy as well in there, okay? I don't know quite yet, but we're gonna keep going. We're gonna look. The next card is you, okay? This is the environment that is around you. Now, with justice being in the environment around you, it could be that there is a strong need for you to know an answer to something, or that there is a masculine energy around you present. We could be talking about a contractual wise. This new agreement is a contract that you're about to sign or about to do that talks about travel, perhaps. You had that 10, you had the Wheel of Fortune, right? Which could be talking about that. In your actual crossing challenge, you have the Chariot. So that could be talking about travel. That could be that you need to sign contracts for this or that. That's what that could represent. But in the other sense, we could be also talking about another Libra in your energy. You personally, when you show up in the reading, this is suggestive of you, okay, in the environment, that you're still showing up. What's There's no irony in this. There is no coincidences. You're still showing up because you're showing up as the wounded soldier, right? In this particular situation, the hopes, fears, wishes, and worries is, am I going to let my past come back to haunt me? Am I going to let all the lessons that I've learned, all of these, boundaries that I had to, you did the work, you put in the time, you put in the pain, the suffering, the whole nine. Am I going to show up? Am I going to be there for myself? And I feel like you are. That's why it followed, like I said, with my last statement about the Justice card. So I feel like you're still in that position of kind of guarded and just seeing how this plays out, seeing if this is a romance, if this has to do with travel, if this has to do with business. Kind of confusing energies going on. There's like 3 different energies. So hang on with me. We're going to find out. In your final outcome, you have the death. Okay. So I do know that the outcome is going to neutral out. The death card represents neutrality, meaning that the bishop looks up at the pale rider and says, I welcome death because I understand. It's like the tower for instance. I love the tower card. The tower shows the foundations crumbling down. This card shows that those foundations are going to be neutralized. You're going to get an answer. You did have justice being served on whatever, if this is relationship wise, if this is some kind of an issue with a relationship, trust issue, or whatever this is, new romance, travel destination, whatever that is talking about. Something's about to pan out. Something's about, the cycle is about to end and a brand new beginning's taking place. But with the death, it means that past is over. It's a brand new start with something, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune backs that up in the possibilities. So I feel like these two are speaking. The death and the Wheel of Fortune are saying something's in the works, okay? So what I want to do is go ahead and clarify. I want to clarify the Wheel of Fortune for you. What are we talking about here? Libra, what does this Wheel of Fortune represent? Universe, let Libra know what this Wheel of Fortune represents for them. Okay. The Hanged Man shows up. More Pisces energy here. The Hanged Man. So it's clarity. Okay. The Hanged Man is an intentional position. All right. He didn't get hung up by anybody. You are this Hanged Man. You're doing this purposefully. And the Hanged Man is a good thing because what you're trying to do is gain you notice that the crown chakra is lit up. Okay. You're gaining understanding about something, some situation, whatever that represents for you. Like I said, I need to know, I'm going to go ahead and clarify. I need to know if this is a romance. Is this travel? There's 3 different types of energies going on here. So you guys take what resonates with you. I know this is it's kind of not like giving me a destination. Your personal energy is that Ace of Cups, right? Crossing challenge being, do I move forward on this? Do I build off of this? Okay. So universe, what are we trying to build off of? Let's clarify this crossing challenge. Okay. This Chariot. What does this Chariot represent for Libra? What does the Chariot represent? What does the Chariot represent for Libra? Okay, here we got the 10 of Swords, okay? Sorry, y'all. The 10 of Swords, so it's a death. It's a death to whatever the situation is, okay? It's putting an ending to it. Its boundaries are up. I am done. I am finished. I am through. 3 different energies, so I need to declare what these energies are. So the outcome and direction was the Death card. So brand new beginning. So let's see if the universe can answer us on that. What does this Death card represent for Libra? What does this Death card represent for Libra? Okay. Definitely a choice. Okay. Not being very specific. So it's a crossroads here. A big, heavy decision that you need to make. That is definitely it. I think we're narrowing down to 2 energies now. You've put an ending to one, which whatever that represents. So whether or not you're moving away from something, moving towards something, I'm going to say if your present energy is love, and then your crossing challenge is whether or not to move towards that love, you're putting an end to that idea. Now, the other thing could be if it's moving physically, making a physical move, moving somewhere, that decision, you're at a crossroads. My life is changing. I've got an opportunity to move, to go explore. You did have, remember, not a terrible read. Listen, the Page of Wands, which is exploration, a new idea, a new passion, a new discovery of some kind. So what I want to do is I want to clarify that Page of Wands, okay? Give me just 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these again here. Universe, what does this Page of Wands represent for Libra? What does the Page of Wands represent for Libra? Okay. It is definitely a Three of Pentacles action. It's a reciprocated action. It's communicating your ideas to somebody, someone, sharing your ideas. It does, in this particular instance, I'm not seeing like a third-party influence so much. As much as I'm talking about, this is where you felt left out, that energy felt left out. This is going to be reciprocated back to you. So this Page of Wands, if this Page of Wands represents a brand new relationship, a brand new exploration of an adventure to do something, I feel like you're going to know this answer, because when you have the three, okay, let's say for instance, the builder, up here on the stool, okay, he's like an instructor, but he's sharing the ideas with the students, so to speak, the builders, okay, and they're conversing back and forth. So that sharing back and forth of ideas is going to take place. This is in the near future, okay. So whatever it is, so I feel like there's going to be a reciprocated knowing for you, and you'll feel that. When you're in a situation where shit is flowing, it's good. You're going to feel that energy. The Wands is fire energy, so you're going to feel this in the heart space. You're going to know this throughout your body. Your body's going to feel it. You're going to pick up on it. If it's romance or whatever it is, it's going to be reciprocated, okay? The Three of Pentacles. If it is a brand new journey, an adventure, like moving to a new location, whatever it is, you're still going to know, because there's going to be a reciprocation. You will understand it. You'll feel it, okay? Libra, I wish I could get a little more clear, like if the answer is, but this is like got 2 or 3 different, it's a little hard. And I feel that energy in you. It's like, I don't want to be left behind, okay? But I need to be stubborn enough about some situation to make a choice. And if it is a relationship, putting an end to, say, a past relationship or one that you're on, to move towards this new romance, this new job, this new opportunity, I feel like the crossroads choice that you're having, that hard choice decision, is putting a death to it, okay? Because there's a brand new opportunity that could be taking place in this near future here for you. It's not could be, it's going to be, right? With the Page of Wands and the 3, and it's going to be reciprocated. So I feel like you're going to feel this. You're going to know this. Libra, I love you. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you chimed with it, if you feel it, okay? Anyway, I hope that I get to see you on the next one. Make sure you turn your notifications on. Hey, like, subscribe, share the video, whatever you need to do, okay? Anyway, I love you, and we'll see you on the next readings, okay? All right, bye-bye.